Hello there, people of the internet, and welcome to a new session of D&D after months. Welcome to the first session of a new campaign known as An Adventurer's Life, our slice of life isekai D&D. Totally. I'm not messing with you.
Woo!
It's totally not just us playing Lost Mines of Phandelver, as the title says on the overlay. But basically, welcome. We're just gonna be going through modules. There's so many modules, we're just gonna be playing through them. We're starting with Lost Mines of Phandelver. We might go into Strahd, or we might just do one of the low level ones. But basically, these characters are gonna be like what they play through a good few modules. Like
Unless we die.
Yeah, unless they die. And if they want to if they get, let's say they get to level 10 in Strahd, they've beat Strahd to level 10. They want to go back and do a level 1 to 5 one. Well, we'll word it as they went to a new plane, yada yada yada, and now they're pushed back down to like level 3 or level 5. And while they can go through a lot of it, it'll be different. It'll be boosted up, boosted down. So like completing that, they might only get like one level. They'll get like one level added on to their entire thing for completing a whole campaign. They'd get a level 11 from that. But yes.
What sort of time magic is this?
A lot of time magic. But yes. So as you can see, we have 4 people. There's a 5th one, but we were talking about doing it this weekend, and he went out of state on a fucking airplane, and he only told us once at like late at night days ago. So yeah, forget about him. He'll be in next session.
In like
Dragon.
3 months' time, he'll be fine.
Oh, you were told the same day you got tickets, but you have a name, which is nice. But anyway, now it is time for the intro to this campaign. More than 500 years ago in the world of the Forgotten Realms, a clan of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cave known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge, known as the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, prosperous, and the nearby human town of Phandalin prospered. But then their disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by an evil, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasure. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and in the ensuing battle, they destroyed the cavern, marking it lost to time. All that is left is the rumored location of the Wave Echo Cave and the Forge of Spells. For centuries, rumors have attracted treasure seekers and opportunists to the area around Phandalin, but no one has ever succeeded in the recent times of finding this lost mine. However, our group of, people have been all decided to take a job request or something else because there are now whispers of a man who claims to have found the entrance to the Wave Echo Cave, and he is seeking a group of adventurers to help him clear the way. Him and his brothers. So now, let's roll a d4. Let's see who we start with. 1, Milo.
Okay.
Milo, you're in the town of Neverwinter. You're after your recent events that happened not so long ago, you retreated back to Neverwinter and have been kind of scrounging by, barely surviving with the scraps you were left. However, in an inn you're walking by, you see a mission request. Someone asking for a capable band of adventurers to guard him on his way to the town of Phandalin, your old home. And you've decided to take him up on that, and now you're going to meet him. One Gundren Rockseeker. What are you doing and on your way there? Or are you just going straight there? You gonna do anything on your way there?
I'm just gonna go straight there.
You just, okay, so you're just running down the streets of Neverwinter, ignoring everyone, running out from the slums where you stay. And you just, yeah, there's no real issue. You're not a criminal or anything. You're just a poor man who recently got dealt a bad hand in life. And you're going to the inn. It doesn't have a fancy name. But when you walk in that inn, you see quite the group, really. You see a dwarvish man. Hold on, I have his image. Creatures. There he is. One Gundren Rockseeker. Boom. Oh, he's asleep in that one. But, yeah. No, so you see a dwarvish man dressed in very luxurious clothing with a flowing mane of red hair. As he's just standing there talking to, frankly, a very odd group, as you see a massive high elf standing next to a pretty decent sized dwarf. He looks like a good 4 feet, 4.5 feet. And then a gnome. And they're all just talking to him. Ice, do you have any questions? Do you want to introduce yourself?
No.
Milo, are you gonna walk up to your new employer, or are you just gonna kind of stand back?
I'm gonna walk up to Gundren, and is he like standing behind a counter, or is he like at a table?
They're all at a table. He's like, come, order what you like, friends. You're gonna be doing a very, probably life-changing mission. If what we found is indeed the lost mine, well, let's just say we'll be rich, and we'll pay you quite handsomely.
Milo walks up to the table and he pulls up a chair and he stands on the chair to try to match the elf's height when he's sitting down and he's standing on the chair.
Okay.
So
Thought you see this very raggedy looking halfling bust in the front door, just absolute confidence, walks up to the table, pulls a chair out, and stands right on top of it and just stares you down. And Gun just is like, hello there, friend. Are you the fourth member of this group who's taking my mission? My request?
well, that depends on who's asking.
I am Gundren Rockseeker.
Well, then that'd be me.
Okay, a pleasure to meet you. He offers a hand for a handshake.
I look at the hand for a second, and I wearily shake it
You seem
as
scared,
strong as I
friend.
can. I try to get my firmest handshake.
No, a firm grip. So yes, as I was informing you all, we are going to be traveling by cart. I have a small caravan, and you four will be provided horses to follow me in. But sadly, you're going to be following after me as I bring my good friend Silder. He is my guard. Silder will escort me, and then you will follow me with the rest of my objects, my items. You will be provided a cart, horses, and rations. And yes, you will be coming the day after I leave to transport all of my materials to help for this excavation. There's a bit of a lie on the flyer. You weren't actually escorting me personally, but you're escorting my items. You'll still get paid. You'll still get paid. Does anyone else? Anyone else want to say something?
Well, I guess I'll be working with you, small one, as I reach out my hand for a handshake.
To which small one?
You.
We're all okay.
You, the one next to me.
He's like right in front of you on the other side of the table, staring you down.
Again, I weirdly look at his hand, kind of hesitate, and then I shake it firmly. The place is all mine. And he's kind of like forcing a smile on his face.
Just the right amount of cautious.
But why is it Neverwinter there? Says Chrono. Crona.
Because winter is bad.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not quite
good.
familiar with the area, but I'm pretty sure it's just the name.
It is just the name of our town, our city of Neverwinter. I don't question it. I'm not a native here. I don't know why it's called that.
But
Well, have you ever been here during the winter?
I have never been in Neverwinter in the winter.
That's my point. There's no winter here.
In fact, it feels like the city doesn't exist in winter.
Mr. Rockseeker, where did you say that we were going to be going?
Oh, we're going to a small frontier settlement known as Phandalin. You're probably not familiar with it, beyond maybe if you're a historian you might know of it. It does have some historical significance, but other than that, it's pretty out there.
You see kind of like a shocked, scared look on Milo's face. Phandalin, eh?
Why, have you heard of Phandalin? You seem to be responding to it.
I've heard tales.
Well, all of you, drink, have food, be merry. You're going to be on a long journey soon, so I figured I might as well treat you to something. And get to meet all of you. And so far, you've seemed to be an interesting bunch. I mean, there's my dwarven friend here. He is just been silently staring at me for like 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on with him. He just seems to be in the zone, if you know what I mean. He's zoned out.
Maybe he's just fallen asleep with his eyes open. It's happened.
That does happen. But
Wouldn't be surprised with a dwarf.
Hey, what are you implying there, Mister Milo?
Oh, nothing. Just that you guys are very skilled sleepers.
You see him just kind of like stick his hand in his hair. He has a pretty big bald spot starting to form on the front of his head, so it just looks like he has a mane of hair, of like bright red hair on the side, but he has like a receding hairline, but he's taking good care of whatever he has left.
Good to know.
And you see he has a very luxurious beard that's like 3 feet, and it's very well groomed. Well, well, that is nice, Miss Crona. I believe you will all be a capable bunch. You have a spellcaster with you. Perhaps she knows some ancient magics. Maybe able to partake in trials left behind by our ancient wizard ancestors or predecessors. Whatever you want. I believe. Ash, yes, you can. He wouldn't notice, but everyone else would. I believe you 4 can do this.
Milo doesn't even notice. He's zoned out.
He doesn't notice. However, Ice, how do you pronounce your name? That
was a good question.
How do
It's
you
a
spell it?
Thor. The T is
Asta?
silent.
Ata?
A Thor. The T is silent.
Oh, Athar. That's an
Thor.
R at the end. It blends in with the
A
background.
Thor.
Athar.
Yeah.
Thor.
Okay, Athar. Yes. Good. You'll all be very successful. I believe in you. As he's saying this, Athar, you see you see the bald spot on the front of his head. There's just what looks like crayon drawings of hair appearing, like being. It looks like it is all slowly appearing line after line, like someone is drawing like hair on, and it looks very just out of place. He doesn't even notice, but you do see Chronoa like kind of like giggling to herself as she's doing this. You just see Chronoa kind of giggling to herself as her spellbook is like well, she actually doesn't need a spellbook for this. You see her fingers kind of moving around and like a little like drawing motion as you see the hair start appearing on his head.
Oh, poor lad. Poor soul.
Well, I believe I should be heading out because we're leaving this night with me and my good friend Sildar, as he points to a very built silvered hair man standing next to him in like what looks like full plate armor.
Is it a human?
Yes, it's a human.
Okay.
He's like a solid like 6 feet tall, and he looks like just absolutely ripped with muscles. He looks like a very serious bodyguard. I was like, yeah, yes, Gundren. I'll do my best and I'll protect you.
You sort of built heavy because of that armor.
Thank you. I think that's a compliment.
What?
You interesting group. You'll be able to transport. Sir Gundren's goods. Why, yes, they will, Sildar. They will be able to do it flawlessly without issue. In fact, I think we'll be able to unearth our secrets in a week's time from now. I can already see the gold. Mr. Gundren, you should probably stop talking about that so loud in here. There is a lot of unsavory individuals, and I don't want to be killing people. As you just see, you guys are just in the middle of a bar. You look around. You're not exactly in the best area. You're in like the middle class area, so you do see like what looks like a couple bums, like not like people who don't do anything, but like straight bums, like people who are on hard times, poor people. You do see outside the window, you just see a man sitting there, and with a cardboard box next to him, and it's kind of you're just in like the not great area, so there's like a lot of like homeless people.
Are there any beggars?
Yes, you
Can I go?
see like at the window. He's not allowed in because he just looks like he's in just absolute just disarray. He is so filthy. His face is completely covered in dirt as he just holds a sign to it. Spare change. I'll do anything.
Does he have like a hat or anything? that
Yes,
he's,
you
like,
see,
collecting
he
change
has
from?
like a burnt hat on his head with like he has a little silver cup in his hand that he's dangling around in the window.
All right, I'm gonna walk out, and I'm gonna start talking to him. I'm gonna be like, so why are you on such tough times now? And as
Hold on.
I'm talking to him, I'm gonna try to bump into him and take his cup, or take the coin that's out of his cup.
Wait a second. As you leave, Gundra's like, what is that young man doing? As you walk outside, hold on. I'm on hard times. He has no teeth. Well, he has 2 teeth.
Front ones.
Yeah, one on the front, one on the bottom, like the 2 front teeth. Only one of each. One on the bottom, one on the top. As you see him, just hard times. As you see him with his other hand, just kind of start like using the sign to like scratch suspiciously at his arm. like near his elbow. Just hard times. Spare change, good sir. I'll do anything for it. I need it. And I mean anything. Spare as he sees people walking out, spare change! Spare change, please! What are you doing, Milo?
I'm gonna feel really bad for this, but I'm gonna try to bump into him and try to take any change that's in his cup.
Hey, watch where you're going!
Oh, I'm sorry. My
Spare
bad.
change, though, please! I need restitution! Yeah, you instantly snatch whatever he has in it. I'm gonna roll let's see what he has. That's just
It's probably gonna be like 2 copper.
No, he has 3 silver and 6 copper.
Hey, that's a dub.
Change. Hi.
Well,
As you just
good luck
run
on
off.
your journey, lad. And then I leave.
He's not a lad. He looks like he's like 60. White hair, it's like half fallen out. His face is all like scabbed over. He's a crackhead if you don't get that.
He's a lad.
He's an old crackhead who will do anything to feed his addiction. What? Hey, why is my cup not jingling anymore? He looks in it. You just took the bottom of the cup out. Just nimbly took the bottom of the cup out and ran with it. Just walked up. Wait! My change! My cup! It's gone! As you see him just collapse into the street screaming, no! Just starts crying, bawling in the middle of the street. The rest of you saw this. You saw him do this. He just walked out the window. You saw Milo walk up to a guy, talk to him, walk away, walk back, and then suddenly you just see him just drop to his knees and scream.
He owed me money.
No! Life isn't worth living! I'm
gonna make this guy commit suicide. Sorry, commit slip and slide.
You still hear him screaming. Like, you can hear him screaming in the building. He is, like, loud about that. But, Voldor, you just kind of, like, snap out of a trance. Like, you were just zoned out, eating food and drinking. You're like, whoa, you're back. Whoa, blah, 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 blah. Ah, yes, I am Gundren Rockseeker. I think this was his voice. I'm pretty sure it was his voice. Welcome back to the land of the living. What was your name, good sir? I do not quite remember. You've just been staring at me for the past 30 minutes eating.
My name is Volder Moltenmight.
You missed the description, but this is Gundren Rockseeker, a dwarf. He's kind of like got some very luxurious long red hair and a beard, and he has a bald spot on the front of his head. But you see it's kind of like cartoonishly scribbled on with minor illusion from Krona.
Yeah, I've been here since the minor illusion thing.
Okay, good. Well, I believe you're all ready, and I will bid you all adieu. And tomorrow, you should start on your journey to protect my supplies. Sildar! Sildar! Yes, sir. Yes, Sir Gundren. Mr. Gundren, what do you need? It is time we leave. Onwards to Vandalin! He just charges out. Very, very, very eccentric old dwarf. And you just see Sildar just sigh and run after him. Like you full on properly sprint too in his plate mail.
Well, that's an
The drawn on
energetic
hair
individual.
is still there but as he's running out, it fades away because it's been a minute. So, what do you guys want to do? You want to interact with each other, or do you just want to go to sleep? He gave you rooms.
Are we staying in this inn?
Yeah, he basically gave you like one day, like he gave you a meal, some drink.
Do we have separate rooms?
Yeah, I mean,
All right,
Yes.
No, we all have to share one room.
I'm gonna go up to my
he's
my
not.
room.
He's pretty damn wealthy.
I'm gonna go up to my room with a candle and start writing a letter to my aunt, saying that I might come visit soon because I'm gonna be in the area.
Athar,
Mm.
Rana, Boldor.
Well-
What are you three doing?
Well, that was an interaction.
Start with Althar.
Well,
Athar.
now what do we do?
Yeah, Athar, Voldor, Krona, you're the ones who've been sitting together. You're eating food, talking to Gundren. But now you saw the little halfling.
Why? Okay, you know what? You do
Funny
you.
thing, Milo, the room you went into, it is halfling sized.
Hey,
They have rooms for small folk. You go into it's based. The wall is half the size. The room is still the same size. The door is half the size. You walk in and all the stuff is like perfectly sized for halflings.
well, this is quite nice.
It looks just like a nice little cozy room. You could stay here for like a couple days if you really wanted to. It seems pretty decent. No rats or anything like you
Well,
experienced
this
in
is an upgrade.
other places. Okay. So we just want to fade to black and go to as we start our journey.
I don't know. What shall we do? My dwarven friend. Looking at Voldor.
I'll be honest with you, lad. I'm too drunk to even hear half of what that man said.
Okay. I guess I'll just go lay down. And just walk and go to sleep.
You just go to your room. You just go to one of the normal rooms. It's it's nice. It's not like none of the rooms are super luxurious. They're just kind of nice and cozy.
Yeah.
Like a mid-range hotel. It's not-
Mid-range.
It's not bad, but
Mid-range fantasy hotel.
could be better.
It'll work. I now sleep.
Okay,
and
so we got
slumber.
Athar. Wait, you're a full elf, right? A high elf.
Yeah.
You only have to sleep.
Wait, I don't need
You don't
sleep. Hang on
sleep.
a minute.
You just meditate for 4
I
hours and then you're
forgot,
good.
yeah. I forgot I don't sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
well.
you just there is
I
rooms
just-
for elves, so like it just has like a mat, like if they want like
A
meditate.
yoga mat.
It does have a
Yeah.
bed for the rare elves who do like sleeping on beds, but like it has
I
like
mean,
a
elves can.
meditation.
sleeping isn't the only thing you do on a bed.
Listen,
Bruh.
Yeah, you can
that's
jump
why
on it.
that's why it's there,
Exactly.
Mister.
I would not trust that bed.
Do not I mean, it looks nice, but keep
Shine
in
a
mind.
black light on it.
Well, no, there is magic that perfectly cleans stuff. It's called prestidigitation.
True.
But yeah, so you just want to fade to black to the next day.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Voldor, are you still just drinking and just said, yeah, it's all on Gundren's tab?
No,
You're gonna
I
just
passed
go,
out at some point.
you passed out, okay. We're gonna start in the next morning. You were given instruction of where to go, like which carriage to take, and things like that, things of that nature.
What's the mailing system like in this town?
It's Neverwinter.
Do I send like a
It's
do I,
one
s-
of the
do I
big
say like
cities.
a carrier pigeon or
You send a carrier raven.
Okay.
Fancy.
Well, when Milo wakes up in the morning, he's gonna go to the front desk lady, like the barkeep or whatever.
I can
Is that
move you over to this map. You guys are here.
Whoa.
Neverwinter.
where?
Hexagon.
Oh. I'm gonna go up to the head barkeep lady, like the innkeeper, and just be like, "Is there anywhere I can wash up here?"
Keep in mind, there is stuff in here that you don't know about, like certain locations. You only know about the cities. Because I can't hide that. But yes. Sorry, dearie. What did you say?
Is there anywhere I can wash up here?
What did you say?
Can I wash up here?
Can you watch me?
Can
Well, I
wash
wouldn't recommend
myself?
it, but you can.
Oh my goodness! And he's just gonna walk away. He's just gonna look for like a bucket of water or something.
A bathhouse.
Our
Oh!
bathhouse is like a high class.
No, there is just like a wash area. It's basically, you see like the little, it is marked on the wall. Like there's a little sign. You just walked up to some random cleaning lady who is on death's door, pretty much. Old as hell, but
Well, I'm
she
gonna-
certainly knows how to clean.
I'm gonna clean myself for the first time in probably weeks.
Yes, you have basically have an all-inclusive like stay at this hotel. But yeah, no, it has a bath. Water's not warm. It's just, water, room temp. And you see it's a big, what's the word? Not a keg. It is just a giant container of water, and like you have to fill buckets and like manually fill a bathtub.
I get it in it at first, and it just instantly turns like brown, and then I have to refill it.
Yeah. The rest of the party, yeah, you guys wake up. Do any of you want to try and find the weird halfling who was there for like 5 minutes, ran off, came back, went to bed, who's supposed to be going with you on this journey?
Yeah, but I'm gonna look for the little guy, the halfling, little buddy.
Who you calling a little guy?
You.
They're not. They're you.
I just got an itch.
He had a feeling, so I was talking about him.
Yeah. Milo, you scream out, "Who you calling little?" in the bath, and you just see an orc dude, like a half orc dude, just kind of look at you like, "What?
Not
What?"
you.
Okay, he just turns around and just okay, basically there's stalls, basically.
Yeah.
He's just a big dude. Like he was standing up and then he just suddenly hears, "Who you calling little?" as he sees this halfling just kind of sitting there.
And he's absolutely packing. And Milo feels self-conscious.
Okay, bud. I'm gonna go now. He just half-orc dude just walks out, puts some clothes on, and just walks out. So the rest of you, would you like to ice? Would you like Thar? Would you like to search for your erstwhile
Halfling
companion?
Yes.
You'll find him. I'm using big boy words.
All right, Thesaurus man, chill out.
He's dying in the bath. He's drowning.
Oh no, I better hurry.
Smells too bad. Roll an investigation because you're trying to find him.
Where's my investigation button?
It's in the eyes.
Do you think I can read? There it is. 7.
I mean, there's not exactly many places to look, but you find him eventually. It took you quite literally 45 minutes to find him.
I don't know. I really thought he'd be like hiding behind a tree or something. I don't know why.
As you eventually go to the bathhouse, and eventually you go to bath, and yeah, you'll find him when you're leaving. You decide to go. Let's go get cleaned. As you're walking, you see Milo leaving the bath area.
Wait a minute.
Completely different looking halfling.
Yeah, he looks
doesn't
like
have
in
any
a-
mud on him or anything.
Yeah, he looks like a
familiar.
different person. Also, I realized
looks
he's in GM
familiar
layer.
for some reason. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Little guy.
Who are you calling a little guy?
Oh my god, it is you.
I
This
might
is
not
a
be as tall as you, but I have just as big as a personality.
I know you do. I was just checking something. Oh, you look so different. What happened?
Wha- I haven't exactly had a good cleaning in quite a while, so
Oh, that would explain it. Explain the sun transformation.
And the sudden lack of a smell. He smelled like death. None of you commented on it. But
there was like dried blood and mud, and
yeah.
All sorts of stuff.
my clothes are still dirty, but
It's like I could actually be here and not have to subconsciously block something. Weird.
well, don't take too long in there. We gotta head out to Phandalin.
Yeah, it's like
Ah,
10 in the morning right now. It's pretty late morning. Y'all slept
Alright,
in
alright.
after.
exactly.
Y'all slept in after the events of yesterday. Nothing
Fair
much
enough.
happened. You just slept in. But yes, Voldur. What are you doing, Voldur? I mean, also, Krona, what are you doing? Are you just gonna go take bath and leave? Take bath, get food, leave? What is our merry band of adventurers doing? You know what? Well, time, Skiff. It is an
Yeah, it's
hour
really
later.
nice.
Everyone is cleaned and fed and watered and healthy. And now you're all ready to go. Are you all going to head to where Gundren told you to go to get his horses and carriage and follow him to Phandalin?
I suppose so.
I got nothing better to do.
Okay. You walk outside. Volder, are you here still?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all are about to walk outside and start heading to Phandalin. You walk outside. He told you to go one house down. You walk out of the inn.
Why?
You take a left. You walk about 20 feet, and you see the horses just standing there. You see horses in the carriage that says, and the carriage has lettering on the sides that says, "The Rockseeker Brothers."
Aren't you walking now, though?
On the side of the wagon, there's lettering that says, "The Rockseeker Brothers."
Well, I guess we found a destination.
Well, Milo's
so-
gonna try to find the smallest horse.
Oh, that's 4 horses pulling a carriage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a carriage. It's like, I mean, you can look, see what he has.
Yeah, that was kind of the plan.
It's he a
Gotta-
bunch. Okay, roll investigation check. Let's see what you find. You find a lot. A lot of nothing. You see
Damn.
all kinds of, like, you see a bunch of pickaxes, what looks like to be some weird spiral metal piece. What is this thing? It's a drill. Not like a full, like not like an electric drill. It's
Like
just
a hand drill.
it's a hand drill basically, like just a big ass hand drill. You see lanterns, torches, a whole like 3 crates of rations, water. Like there's even some dynamite tucked away,
Ooh.
hidden.
Let me. How much dynamite?
There's 2 crates.
I'll take a few sticks. Just pocket it, put it in my bag.
You know what? Yeah, you can have I'll say 2. You get 2 sticks. Don't want to make it look like too much is missing.
Yeah.
Take 2 sticks of dynamite. Add it onto your sheet. However, the rest of you see this little man who just jumped in the back of the into the back of the carriage, and you hear ruffling and like boxes being opened, things being moved.
I guess he's settling in.
And what are you doing? You guys are just standing here watching him do this.
I guess he's just settling in. Oh well, nothing we can do.
Now,
I hop inside and have a look around as well.
who is going to drive? Who's going to be in charge of the horses?
Nice horses. Horses are nice creatures.
You say to the wall of the tent.
Exactly. Horses are nice creatures.
You've been inside. So Voldor, Krona, you see both Milo and Athar just inside of it. You hear moving, you see them talking. For some reason, you hear Athar saying, nice horses, nice creatures, while he's inside the tent.
Are you alright? Do you have some kind of horse trauma?
Last time I was trying to ride a horse, he just kicked me off. I think he tried to stomp on me. It was a very
Seen-
weird experience.
Normally, as people of smaller sizes have a reason to be scared of horses, we prefer more of ponies, but I can't imagine why a big folk such as you would be scared of a horse.
I think that horse was just possessed by evil. He had it out for me, I swear.
Okay. Who would like to... Whoever's driving, roll an animal handling check.
Corona. You totally got this.
I don't know.
I'll help.
I mean, it's all right.
If we go
I'll
off
help
roading a
them
little bit, it's a little bumpy.
Yeah, no. So this is like, you guys leave the town. You're not stopped. Like, you see the guards like of the city gate like approaching you to stop you, but like they notice the wording on like the side of the cart, and then they just kind of like, oh, and then just like get back into position.
With Kronos driving, Milo's just then back and he's like, "Oh, Timor, please let me survive."
You
this
guys,
trip."
you keep on driving. It is very, very bumpy. The cart has almost flipped over like 4 times now.
I don't
Milo's
think
just
this
praying
was
to the
this-
to
You've been
Timora, the
going-
goddess of luck.
You've been going for like 2 hours, so it's a flip every 30 minutes almost. Like, it literally, like, it goes like 70 degrees and almost flips, but she's just able to ride it and not flip. You hear the horses just screaming too. Like, they're not happy with how she's making a move.
Dear God.
But you guys go for like 5 hours or so, and you guys are pulling up to like you're in the middle of a forest now. It's mainly forest on this road. There's a lot of like nature, scenery. It's a pretty nice view. Would anyone like to make a perception check?
How good am I? I'm not that great at perception.
Either one person or either 2 people or 1 person with advantage.
I'll help someone out if they want.
Okay, Krona, roll perception with advantage, I guess.
I'm recovering from the bumpy ride.
19. You know, you guys have been driving for 5 hours. You're approaching between intersection between some hills. It's pretty nice. And you see in front of you some hills that go up, and like there's some walls. Basically, looks like little mini mountains, little mini plateaus. You see two horses dead in the middle of the road, arrows through their skulls, and all throughout their
over.
bodies. However,
What's
as
wrong?
you're approaching, Chrono, roll a dexterity saving throw. You flip the cart. As you're approaching, the cart flips, and all the stuff just nothing falls out, thankfully, and nothing shifts around too much. The cart is just now on its side, so like most
Damn it.
most of it is still there. You see like pickaxes just punched holes into the side. Nothing's fallen out yet. However, the horses are let's just say two of them are unleashed and they run forward.
Damn gnome. Oh.
However, as the two horses are running, you hear bows as the horses are now dead.
I think a box fell on my back.
Rona, you hear the whizzing of air. There's something coming towards you. Hold on, I have to get the sheet open. Where is it? Where is it? Mort sees.
No,
Mort sees. It's not Mort. I'm fucking around with voices.
it better not be.
It's not Mort. Mort is not in a pre-written module for D&D.
I would not be surprised if he was.
There are 4 shots from goblins. Or Cronut, you did see the goblins in the bushes. So, actually, you would have screamed that out, wouldn't you, that you saw the goblins? I forgot to say you saw the goblins because I got too engrossed in the horse death.
No, or the death of the horses.
Butter and Maple are dead. So who's in the front seat? Who's driving? I know Krona is one of them. Who's the other one? Is it Volder?
I guess me.
Okay. So the 20 is to, you know what? The 20 is to Voldor. The 11 is to Krona. The 18 is to Athar, and the 8 is to Milo.
I think something just hit me.
Yeah, 20 hits.
I was on the wrong one. You take a whopping 4 piercing damage. And
That's a lot.
it is a very much at this low level. However, now we'll move on over. Oh, that's GM layer.
Who's taking the 4 damage?
Voldor.
Ah,
Hold
Didn't
on, geek, give
Athar
me-
also get hit?
yeah. Wait, hang on.
Yeah, I hit, yeah, too, I think. Hold on, I'm setting something up real quick. I gotta move all your tokens over, but your tokens aren't fully set up still. Milo.
Mm,
Milo Murphy's Law. You have Milo. What's your AC?
14.
Okay, 14. Hold on, technical difficulties. And you have 10 health, correct? My
Yep.
good friend.
Mhm.
Athar, you will take 3 piercing damage.
Where did the arrow come from?
It came from nowhere, according to you.
And everywhere at the same time.
Well, I don't think an arrow simultaneously existed inside of me. Unless we had packed arrows somewhere in here.
There was some. They're now broken, most likely. Okay, so Krona, what do? You get one action because you spotted them, so you get like a reactionary attack.
What Greek people are you talking about? You sure you're okay?
Elf!
Oh!
There's goblins!
There is?
We're in a
Yes.
wooden cart, so no.
Okay, so Krona, you're
Yes.
in the front, so it won't hit anyone. However, roll the damage on that.
Isn't Firebolt not real fire?
It is. It is real fire.
Oh. What am I thinking of that's not real fire?
What's it called? The cleric one.
Sacred flame.
Yeah, sacred
Oh
flame.
yeah, that's the one.
Krona, you kill one of the surviving horses who didn't run away.
Oh my god. Does that mean we have one horse left?
You kill Maple. There's only one horse left now.
Wait, there's two named Maple?
Apparently.
We have butter, maple, and scotch.
You have pure maple, 100% maple, butter, and scotch. You only have scotch left. Yes, now I'm able to move you all over to the sheet. To Ting. So could you please roll initiative?
God darn it, I forgot to click the stupid. Never.
A nat 1, then a nat 20.
I still gets the 8-year-old, yeah?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
However, now it's time for our turn. The
What
Gobby
turn?
Boys.
I have a -1 initiative and I got the second highest.
The Gobbies. Yes.
They all just
Gobbies!
They'll just jump out on you because they know you know they're there. They know you know they're there.
Gobby. It's Gobby time, bitches.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. She just horse murdered. Kill her. Kill her now, boys.
I gotta roll their token. I'm just having fun with the
Are
goblin.
they going to
boys.
share an initiative or?
Yep, they share a 21 initiative.
Damn.
So,
Oh.
boy. So, you trespassers. What do you want? Hmm?
To get through,
Well,
please.
no. Kill them!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't follow the actual travel text. You've really been traveling for like days, apparently. So yeah.
We don't care. I mean, I don't know. I can't
And
even English.
apparently you had oxens, but I made it horses, and they're dead except for one.
Improv.
Kill the pink abomination! She called us green people.
You hear what seems to be the little leader spouting that. That 25 does hit. Well, would you like to? Who are you shooting? Who are you shooting? Let me know. Are you shooting their little leader? Yeah, that's the little leader. That is the little leader. He's screaming at you.
Kill the pink mutant.
He's just running around. His face is on fire. as he just collapses to the ground dead. They're goblins. They don't have much. He is now dead. Dead.
No! Bobby! How dare you kill the leader of the Gobby Gang? Totally, man!
I'm making this shit up if you can't tell.
Killer! Ah!
You're telling me that oh man isn't in the actual script?
There is no script for how the goblins talk. They just fight you. But hey, hey, that's not set to advantage still. But hey, Krona, does an 18 hit? Does 2 18s hit? I know a 6 doesn't hit, but do the 2 18s hit?
It would, but
You
shield.
Kill her! Ah!
That's Voldur Molten Might. It is your turn now.
All right. Hmm. He's just gonna walk up and bonk one on the head with his hammer.
Okay, I'll roll damage.
8.
Well, roll damage. Roll to hit. That doesn't hit. That's your turn. A Othar.
No.
Othar. Star. There it is.
I have a bonus action.
Ooh, level 1 bonus actions. Those are always good.
And get him back that 4 HP they took.
Okay. Yeah, you do get that 4 HP back. Athar, it is your turn now.
What? I. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, horses. No.
They're, for the most part, dead, and the last one wants to fucking run.
I sort of step around. Like, what happened here? Oh, God. I'm kind of sorry about this one, little one, but you started this.
Who you
As
calling
takes one-
little?
As it takes one
That's
hand
my
with a
line.
sword
It-
and swipes.
that misses.
I haven't done this in ages. Am I using the wrong hand? My left-handed or right-handed? I don't even know.
Philo, it is your turn.
I'm going to run behind our Dolvin friend and attempt to hide.
Hide.
9. Surely that beats out the
No, they
goblin's
still
passive
see
perception.
They have a 9 passive perception. They
Damn
see
it.
it. They see you.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work out.
You see one of them go ah! As you run at them, and then you hide.
Oh, he's a coward.
Krona, it's your turn. Man, it showed that magic is better than weapons. Fireball shall be your fate.
Guys, we gotta kill the pink one.
That 15 does hit. Who are you attacking?
Guys, we can do this.
Oh, as you see the one, he looked like he's about to run away. This one looks like he's about to like try and run. As you shoot him in the neck with fire, and he's like, ah! Ah! He's still alive. He just has a very singed neck. That's not fun. It is now the goblin's turn. The one whose neck you singed is gonna start running away.
Ah! Run!
You know what? Yeah, he has a good idea. Hey, Vulgar, the goblin in front of you is going to disengage.
Paper, which one called me a coward when I tried to hide?
This one who's running from Vulgar.
Okay.
He
Good to
takes
know.
the disengage as the bonus action and then runs.
Bonus action.
Yes, nimble escape, my friend. And this one's gonna be like,
I'm not gonna deal with this dwarf, man. Yeah, man.
oh, like Zoinks, man. They gone. This one hauls ass, and he's not over here.
Yeah, that's further than he can go.
No,
He was here, and now he's 45 feet away.
he uses
Dash.
he used a bonus action to disengage. He just used his action to dash.
Coward.
So really, he can be right here. And then this last one's like,
Why are you guys running? We got this.
and then he's gonna attempt to stab. He
That's a short
stabs
bow.
Athar.
Hang on a
With the
minute,
short bow.
No, I clicked. I meant to click
That's the
Scimitar.
bow. I was destined to get stabbed.
You know what? I'll give this to him. He'll get two. Should I give this to him?
No.
He shoots a scimitar with a bow.
he pulls a
Piercing.
fucking Emio from Fate and launches. No, he just stabs you. That's crazy luck, though. Yeah. Ice, you take 11 damage as he just like,
Cowards, we should fight.
for Clog! As he just stabs you directly across the chest, cutting almost. It feels like he's cutting through your armor as he deals 11 damage and knocks you out instantly.
Oh, that's not.
You all but weaklings.
Volder, it's your turn now.
I watched that goblin run away. Can I still know where he is?
Yeah, I mean, you can still see him. He's beyond. He's under trees. He's still visible, but yeah, okay, that hits definitely. He explodes into a pile of blood.
I'll live another day.
Is dead now. Thar. Death save, buddy.
Okay,
Buddy, old pal?
His advantage.
You succeed. Milo, what will you do? Milo, what do you do? Milo.
Oh,
Bobo.
it's my turn.
Yeah,
my
that's
bad.
you, Milo. Milo.
Oh, I forgot
Good boy.
that Athar just had to do a death save.
Yeah.
So this one called me a coward, right?
He's dead.
The one who
Damn
called
it.
you a coward didn't just turned into, well, Voldor just turned into a pile of blood. You see a massive blood splatter just across like 5 trees. He is nothing. He is puddle.
Took my damned kill. Whatever.
You see the other goblin who's currently standing on top of Athar.
Forget that one. I'm gonna shoot the one that's straight directly in front of me.
Okay, roll. We
Hold
roll
on.
roll an attack, my friend.
Short bow
That hits.
with no sneak attack. 4.
He lives barely. As there's an arrow in the side of his stomach, he's like, ah, ah, ah. Krona, it's your turn. He's like Peter, where he's like, ah.
Kill the ones who are fleeing.
Ah, that's what this goblin's doing right now in the goblin voice. That misses.
You cannot harm Vincent the Invincible.
He made that up just now. His name's not Vincent either.
It is now.
He's just calling himself that. He's pretending.
He's
Oh, the
on
goblins
top
are
of the world.
peeing.
Yes, he is. Vincent the Invincible is going to charge at Krona. And what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Vincent the Invincible is that's
three
three
nat
nat
20s
20s in a row.
I think Vincent's the protagonist.
Oh,
That's
God.
literally a 1 in 2,000 chance. Dealing 9 damage, dealing just enough to knock out Krona.
Damn it, they're all useless. Dying to fucking
I
goblins.
can't. Vincent the Invincible is more like it, cause Jesus. You know, well, I'm feeling quite, I'm feeling quite gracious and benevolent. I will let you live, cause I do not believe you can handle the might of Vincent the Invincible. So, ta-ta! His luck couldn't last forever. You see him like kind of just like walk into a bush, like Homer Simpson walk backwards into the bush, and then smack his head on the mountain on the cliff face like, oh fuck!
Yeah, leave the hiding to me.
As he just starts just running, dashing away to get some ground. Hold on that. Okay.
If you kill one
You
dolph,
can't
I
move
can
that
kill the other.
fast.
This isn't
5 feet
Vincent.
too much.
This isn't Vincent. He goes as fast as he possibly can. He is on death's door, and he's just booking it for dear life. And he vanishes. However, as he's running away, he as well tried to hide. He got a natural 1. You hear a loud crack, and you see a tree fall. And you hear a roar of what sounds like a bear. And you hear screaming like, no! He's dead, presumably. Voldor, he's 30 feet away, but there's like a 10-foot high, so like you could see him, but like the cliff face is like 10 feet high. Do you want to chase him down?
The
I go,
mighty
like, here?
Vincent the Invincible.
Probably make it to there.
Chases him there. Then
As you're running at him, you suddenly hear just,
No!
I scream so loud it peaked the mic, but you hear the other goblin who got the natural 1 screaming in the distance, almost like he's being dragged away. Okay, dexterity save. Oh, he's still on GM roll because I rolled GM for the other goblin, but he got a 19, so he takes 0 damage. He's like,
Ha ha ha! You will never harm Vincent the Invincible!
Athar, death save, buddy. Another success. Milo. He has partial cover because of the hill, but you can move around if you have your ranged weapon. You're using a bow, right?
Currently, yeah. A
Okay.
short bow.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Well-
he has slight cover because of the hill.
I'm gonna move in front of our Dolphin friend and try to shoot this one with a short bow.
Roll.
Die, you pest.
That misses.
Fuck.
That's a short sword.
That's sword.
Oh.
You're
Roll the
not-
bow,
same roll.
but it's the
It's-
same
it's
roll,
the same
so
roll.
so it's fine then.
Vincent the Invincible lives!
Krona, roll a death save.
Being a rogue is hard whenever you can't hide as a bonus action.
Ah, failure.
Be grateful that I, the Vincent the Invincible, let you live!
It's his turn, and let's see. He still doesn't beat any of your passive perceptions, I don't think. However, he goes into the forest. He is now covered in trees, and you'd have to actually run after him and search for him. He has complete cover right now. So,
Is there a place on your sheet that says your passive Oh, it is. Okay,
Yep.
never mind. I found it.
I think he does not beat.
He beats mine.
I don't think he beats Boulder's passive perception.
He
But
doesn't.
He just meets it, so you see him. You see him, but Milo doesn't. Only you see him. However, he's running and running.
Damn it.
But hold on, he cannot move that far.
He moves 60 feet, so he's off the map. But I'm trying to. His token can't. Right here.
Well, he'd be here.
That's from you. He was right here.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see over these damned bushes.
Yeah, he's off the map.
I mean, I'm gonna move closer and I'm gonna try one more time.
Roll. Roll your
There,
die.
and
I like how the majority of us have 25-foot movement instead of 30.
He fails. So you hear it as he's running. You suddenly hear a scream like, "Ah, fuck!" You just hear a loud scream of,
Ah, fuck! You will not vanquish Vincent the Invincible today!
he's still alive. Barely. He's still alive. You can't tell how alive, but alive. You can hear him screaming back at you. His voice holds pain, yes, but he's still running.
so I take it combat's over then.
Yeah, I mean, you could hunt him down, but he's just running right now. He dealt with two of you and decided,
I feel benevolent. It's totally not because I'm scared of the big dwarf who turned my friend into a pile of blood.
yeah, you did kind of scare him when you watched his one friend, the coward friend who was running, get turned into literal blood. There was nothing but blood.
It's a good thing you didn't realize that was my last spell slot.
It is a good thing because he probably, I think he ran out of luck after that. 3 nat 20s in a row. And then in 2. And then a nat 1.
Now
Then-
the combat's over.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna you spare the dying on both of these two.
Yeah, you don't have any more heals, so shit. You guys actually have to rest.
I'm completely fine.
You have to set up camp around to tend to their wounds for a short rest at the very least.
You lot call yourselves adventurers, and you almost died to a bunch of goblins.
Do we want to do a short
You know,
rest or a long rest?
Did you not see what I did to that one?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the two who are unconscious.
Yeah, they can't
Fair
hear
point.
you.
Well, I suppose we should. Is the other horse just gone?
Yes.
Damn.
In the kerfuffle, you did hear it run away.
How far are we from Phandalin?
About a day.
Do I recognize the area?
Roll a history check. Let's see how good your memory is.
Story, where that at? There it is.
5.
You do not know this place. It looks familiar, but yeah, you don't know this place. It could be the west side of the forest, east side. This is the forest right off of Tribord Trail.
Do I know if this area is safe generally?
It's generally safe. It has some bears here and there. And then these goblins are a more recent issue. Because you don't remember them when you were leaving.
What time is it roughly?
7. It's like dusk.
Dolph, you're a healer, right?
Normally, yes, but no, I ain't got no magic left.
Well, you tend to the wounds. I'll set up camp and keep watch.
That I can do.
And
Should I
Milo's
just
gonna
roll
start
medicine?
setting up camp, and then he's gonna keep a watch.
I'll use medicine on both of them. I'll roll twice, just
Okay. Or you can roll
First
once
one-
with advantage.
no. I want it like for each of them.
I'll let you roll once with advantage because you're gonna get practice on the first one.
All right.
17. You stabilize them both. In fact, Athar wakes up because his body has healing magic. He wakes up because he has healing magic in his body with lay on hands. You somehow, like when you're, okay, Voldor, when you're like trying to patch up Athar, I gotta remember that name, Athar. When you patch up Athar, you feel something like kind of connect and resonate with you as Athar's wounds kind of glow a silvery color, and Athar wakes up. Athar! Ice.
I was muted. Everything hurts.
Yes. Vincent the Invincible ran.
If it makes you feel better, lad, we chase that guy off.
Thanks.
Paper, how far are we from my aunt's house? Because she lives on a farm on the outskirts of Phandalin.
About a day.
Okay.
Look, if you want to, I'll take it back to the map. You guys are around here.
Where?
See the little marker I put down
Oh, okay.
there. So you're about, yeah, it's more like a 2 days travel.
And my aunt lives like around here or something.
Yeah, I say she lives like about here.
Right.
I probably
You're-
could a day off of that if we went not on the path.
Yeah.
About a day's journey by horse or walking?
Horse. It's about like 4 or 5 days journey by walking.
Well, we only have one horse now.
No,
0 horses.
it ran. It's gone.
Oh, we have no horse then.
Yeah.
And most of us move slower than the average walking speed. So
Yeah, so like 8 miles, you would go like 20 miles in a day in 8 hours of walking. You go 18. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? You just setting up camp for long rest?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Just gonna camp out. So who's on watch? They're gonna have to roll.
I'm taking the first watch.
Roll a
I think-
perception check, buddy boy.
Alternating between
I'm-
me and Milo's probably smart since we're the least damaged.
I'm there too. I'm
Average.
awake with it.
Hey Milo,
Yes.
the forest is a forest.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, you hear forest noises.
Whoa.
You hear absolutely nothing specific. It is just general ambient noise. Like if you were to go into YouTube right now and look up ambient forest noises, you'd hear exactly that.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
We don't hear the bear anymore.
No.
It's mauling the guy.
Okay. There was a couple like screams. The screams progressively got quieter and quieter, but he was still screaming his head off for what felt like 15 minutes. He just kept screaming, "No! No! No, please! Please!" That's all you heard.
Good.
I mean, you could try and track Vince Vincent. He's probably gonna change his fucking name to Vincent now.
I don't think any of us would care enough to track him.
Yeah. I
So
mean, you could-
maybe Ice character might have a vendetta. He doesn't know where he went. So
he one shot Ice and Ash.
And
Who
then
who
last-
knows? He may or may not be a recurring character now, cause funny.
He's gonna evolve.
He probably will. I mean, he
He'll be like-
survived. He decided to run because he decided to be smart about it.
He'll
He's
be
gonna
like
find the
slightly
Dark
stronger than
Wizard.
us.
He'll be slightly stronger. He now has a whopping 8 health. He's been training.
Whoa.
They're just gonna come across in random intervals of time. He's gonna be like, "I learned this," as he shoots
He's
off
gonna-
a fireball and miss.
It's gonna be like Buggy.
Maybe he might be a recurring character. He might not be. He might get killed. In the meantime, you don't know.
Well, as we're switching watches from Milo to Jin, what's your character's name?
Voldrin,
Volder.
Volder. I combined Jin and Volder into Vol'jin.
Well, before we switch watches, I'm gonna tell Voldor. It's gonna be like, can you keep an eye out for any shady-looking folk with wearing red hoods, bandanas, any red attire, really.
That sounds like the kind of thing I'd be looking for anyway.
Just keep an extra eye out.
I mean, Volder, aren't you wearing red?
Oh, good point. He's wearing a red cape with a hood.
Yeah.
I said shady-looking folk.
Milo, you're wearing red.
Well, yeah, like me, but not me.
They look like me, but they have headbands on. And hats. But the description you gave could fit half the party. Okay. Volder, roll a perception check. 20. The forest is indeed a forest. However,
Yo.
you hear the howling of wolves in the distance.
Like
And
distance.
distance. They're loud.
Right.
However, do you hear something odd? You hear the goblin who got dragged away. You hear him screaming, "Clark, no! Please! I can prove myself!" And suddenly, as he's screaming, "I can prove myself," silence. Gone. At the top, you could tell he was pleading for life. Absolutely
I'm starting to think he
screaming.
wasn't being mauled by a bear anymore.
Huh?
Mayhaps not. So that was your watch. It was pretty uneventful after that. That happened that night. You did the wolves stopped. The wolves were howling. They stopped howling when you heard the screams of "Clark, please no." After that, they howled again, but they sounded different. Less hungry, if you know what I mean.
Ah.
The howls of a successful hunt.
So he wasn't talking to some weird overlord. He was just an idiot.
He was pleading with the wolves. He was secretly a
Or
druid.
maybe the wolves are involved. I don't know. Oh my, wait. It's distance by miles. You guys are 20 miles away from Vandalin.
That's crazy.
Like, if you follow the road, you're 24 miles away. This is crazy. This is amazing. You're 10 miles away from Bobo's aunt character.
So how many feet are in a mile?
5,300 something. I don't know.
We travel like 18 miles a day.
Yeah, you travel like 18 miles a day.
Double that if we dash the entire time.
You'd
But
get
then
a
we get
point-
exhausted.
You'd get a level of exhaustion, yeah, but you could.
And
I mean, you'd be reaching safety.
Supposedly.
Anyone want to make an investigation check?
For what?
I don't know. Anyone want to try and use their brains and put anything together?
I'm just reading a book.
Corona, you did hear the goblin screaming too. All of you heard the goblin screaming?
I just heard it more.
Yes. Volder just heard it in better detail. You just heard like vague screaming.
I slept quite well. That was
No.
music to my ears.
I was about to
Nice
say
white
it's
noise.
like blue whale noises going to sleep.
Corona, it's like Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision. You see perfectly a trail of tracks that abruptly stopped, and you see big ass like feet, like Bigfoot.
Big feet compared to me and Ash, or just big feet?
Big feet. Not like super big, but big. And oddly enough, it seems vaguely humanoid, but with like claw marks in like where the toes would be. It looks like there's claws.
Howling.
Howling.
Humanoid
Hmm.
feet with
Hmm.
claws.
Hmm.
And the name Clarg.
Clarg. Only one heard Clarg is Mr. Voldo.
I'm not talking a character. Milo's got a 1-2 intel. He's not the brightest.
Ah, yes. Wonder what is going on. Maybe there's some were-goblins. Ooh.
Oh no.
Maybe one of us is a werebear.
Lycanthrope.
Maybe lycanthropy is here.
Lycanthropians.
Maybe the lichens are here.
So, are we all up now? That are
Yeah, you're all up. You're all fully rested. You know,
Oh, what?
As they all
Hold
wake
on.
up, you guys can see like Volder put like a hand on his hammer and it just glows with magic as he uses Blessing of the Forge on his hammer. It just
Right.
makes it like a +1 magic weapon.
Can you do that to me?
You can do it to 1 item per rest.
Aren't you just useless?
Okay, actually, I can give you a level now or after this next part, but you haven't fully complete. No, I won't give you the level yet. You haven't fully completed the section.
I was gonna say a level for killing
For
2
what?
goblins.
Yeah,
no, you
like,
haven't completed anything
Hmm.
yet.
What day are we supposed to arrive?
Like yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay, can we like is the cart still there, or did the one horse manage to pull it all away?
The cart's still there.
Can we like search it, see if there's anything in there we should take?
It's just general like mining stuff with like food, supplies, stuff to like.
Is there any?
Is there
Can I take
way-
a pickaxe or anything?
Yeah, there's multiple pickaxes.
I'm taking one.
Okay. You see, like, okay, actually, hold on. Roll a sleight of hand. I am going to see something because with how I'm putting everything in here, I need to see something.
Me roll sleight hand.
Yes, you.
Ha.
You hear a shattering noise, and you smell oil.
You
You
might
just
want to back away from there.
You just accidentally destroyed a lantern. And
There might be dynamite in there.
as you were taking the pickaxe out, it shifted, and you hear metal falling onto something.
Run! Get out of there!
What will you do? Boulder?
Do I see what the metal item was?
It was a pickaxe falling onto a lantern, shattering it, and then accidentally, there's flint in lanterns. It hit the flint. There's a spark.
Yeah,
5.
he's running.
4. Okay, good.
He's
3,
running.
2, 1.
It's like one of those scenes where like he runs away from it and explodes behind him.
You
guys don't look at explosions.
You get only like 20 feet
like-
away. You get launched by the explosion. Actually, make a dex save to see if you're launched or not.
Oh no.
Okay, you're not launched, but there is a blast of air behind you.
You said there was like dynamite in there because Bobo took 2 of them.
There was. It was right
Those
next. There
two
was.
crates full of
There was
dynamite.
lanterns and everything right next to the fucking dynamite. The dynamite was
I
under
feel like
boxes.
I feel like the person who put this cart together was not thinking very much.
They were, but they were. It wasn't supposed to flip and then have someone try and rip a pickaxe out.
You know, this all leads back to Krona.
Eh?
Krona, I think this is all your fault.
I mean,
Technically,
let's just say if they rolled high, they rolled a little higher, maybe they would have had a lot smoother of a journey, not have it flip over, and you could have just grabbed a pickaxe. But the past is in the past; it's no one's fault.
having someone
I
else,
disagree.
having someone who's not like 3 feet tall in charge of the carriage might have helped as well.
Yep. The only tall one, the only tall one was just in the back chilling.
With his irrational fear of horses.
I told you that horse was possessed by evil.
Anyways, Krona, are you
Not-
gonna follow this? You currently have like eagle vision, and you see a bunch of footsteps. What do you do? Okay. For some reason, you see Krona just bend down, look at the ground, and then start walking. Just kind of like, just even start walking, starts crawling forward.
Krona, what are you doing? Krona?
Follow me, guys.
I'm imagining it's like one of those weird crawls where, like, instead of like their hands and like on their hands and knees, it's like their hands and their feet like spread apart.
They are. They're spider walking.
I think
This is
that's
what's
a
going on.
question.
Krona is
Krona.
just weird. You see Krona just like somehow Krona is able to run like this.
Krona, where are you going?
You guys are running for like 10 minutes. Krona, make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you're running like Scooby-Doo.
Oh god.
As you're running, you step on something. Feels weird. Feels kind of weird. That doesn't feel very stick-like. You're now hanging from the tree,
Oh my god.
and let's just do this. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as you smash your skull into the bark of the tree.
Wait, like, what happened?
Krona
Trap.
stepped on a trap.
Oh, like one of those rope traps.
Yeah, a
that,
rope
like-
trap. However,
All right.
it's very visible that this is a very well-traveled path now, which is odd because this isn't any part of a road. It is just the woods, and it is odd for it to be extremely well-traveled. But hey, you guys got brains.
I'm surrounded by morons.
I could feel all the blood in my tiny body rush to my brain.
How
Is-
high is?
Krona is like 8 feet in the air right now. Is anyone gonna try and help her?
Can I try throw my hand axe at the rope?
I can feel this is a bad idea.
Roll
I have a
the
better
hand axe,
idea.
I guess. Let's see how accurate. Well, that's enough. You cut it, and you just drop Krona onto her head. Krona, you fall down and crack your skull. You take 4 damage because,
Well,
yeah, falling
Okay,
rules.
I'll use cure wounds. on-
Krona's almost dead from
Yeah.
walking like Scooby-Doo.
Okay, Krona's back to full. Oh boy. Do you guys want to keep following the trail?
Can I ask a question? Why are we following? If we almost died to goblins, why are we following the scarier looking footprints?
No, these are gobby footprints. They're mainly gobby footprints.
This experience is life changing. I hope you don't.
Why are we? Why are we running?
So,
That's a fair question. Why are we running?
you want to keep following the trail? If you're on a riverbank now,
I don't.
Where
I'm
are
arguing how
we?
we should not follow the trail.
footprints. That's
What-
why.
Where are
Okay.
we? Where are we going?
What do you do? Ah, ooh, ee.
I think we should follow.
Ooh, ee.
Might as
I
well.
don't. Not at
Why?
all.
Ooh,
Well, we follow them this far, ain't we?
How many
ee.
footprints
are
there?
Like 5 pairs. It looks like 4. Well, yeah, 5 pairs. 1 of the
You-
big footprints. 4 of the little footprints.
You lot almost died to 4 goblins, and now you're going to try to find 4 more and a big one.
Yes.
No,
Explain
this
the
is,
logic.
no. This
me
is a well-traveled path. There's 4 separate trails, and they're goblin footprints. 3 of them, actually no, only 2 of them, don't seem to be very well, like, they weren't ran on recently. Last, maybe like a day or so ago. They're kind of filling in.
Hear me
Adventure,
out.
we have a job to do.
Hear me out.
Adventure.
How are we supposed to do the job? We don't
Here-
have a car,
me
a
out.
horse.
If we follow this path and it leads us to their hideout, there might be gold.
Oh my god.
Might be a
There's
horse.
also
that we
gold
can
if we
grab.
complete the bloody job.
Yes, we can do this on the way to the job.
We're already a day late.
If we just explain that some goblins attacked our cart, and
Attacked our car,
maybe
flipped our cart over, murdered all of
who
our
knows?
horses.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they stole our horse. Maybe this is where the horse is.
I don't think you guys know how jobs work.
I don't know. I mean, it's all right. Oh, okay. So, what are you doing? You following still? I assume
I'm
so.
going to follow.
Okay, you're following along the riverbank.
If they're following, I'm staying like 30 feet behind.
Would one of you, either 2 of you, make a perception check, or 1 of you with advantage?
I'll do it with advantage. I'm pretty. My wisdom's good.
$19. Okay, you see what looks like a mountain. Looks like. There is a very crappy covering on a cave entrance. Like, it's made of, like, fucking chopped down trees and a bunch of leaves.
Faber, what direction are we heading?
I don't
You are
know.
heading...
You said riverbank, so I assume we're like.
No, there's a small river. You're right about here.
We're going the wrong way.
We went backward.
Yeah, you're about 2 miles out the wrong
You guys are
way.
idiot. Oh my god.
You're 12 miles. You're 12 miles away from where Milo wanted to go. 20 miles away from location if you go the back way and just in the woods.
Milo is staying like 30 feet away and he is not very happy.
You're 25 miles away if you go by the road.
Adventure calls.
Okay. Now you get
Like
something
that.
special. Would you look at that?
What are we doing at this beautiful mountain? I know it's a nice mountain and all, but like,
Pretend you can't see all the rooms.
this is just. What are we doing here?
Just pretend. Yeah, okay, hold on. Wait, hold
Is
on.
this what-
Oh, I showed on my images. Did they see? They saw some of my tokens.
At what? Just this one lonely mountain spot? Out in the middle of nowhere?
The goddess on the mountaintop burning like a silver flame? A symbol of love?
Out in the middle of nowhere is the best place for business. Don't you know that?
It's the best place for adventure, my friends.
Well, I guess we're all gonna gather outside of the cave.
Hold on, I forgot to save your token.
Ah.
Give me a second. I'm going back to the one we were just on.
He done goofed.
Give me a second.
Well, I
Tech-
suppose we're here now.
Roleplay.
I suppose we're here now.
What are we supposed to? What are we doing?
If I had to guess, I would say that this is where the goblins live.
And this
And
is where all their
personally-
gold is.
Personally, I don't think that we should just barge in there.
Why
'Cause
are you
there's
so
probably going to
obsessed
be a
with
lot of
gold?
goblins.
You do hear goblin cackling in the distance.
Who here is good at sneaking? I am.
Uh,
I'm
I'm
amazing
not.
at it.
I can hear you from a mile away.
Exactly.
Elf, what about you?
They'd never expect me to sneak.
Elf, are you good?
no, not really. I kind of, as I attempt to sneak, you can just hear the rattling of my armor.
Yeah, he has
Am I the-
chainmail.
Sword.
Am I the only one who can hide?
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, it's all right. Not. I'm just messing with you. No, you're not the only one. Corona could stealth. She's just not good at it.
Okay, how about this? Since we're here, and I would prefer all of us not to die, but if I go in there alone first, and I'll give everyone a signal if it's safe to come in or if I need assistance.
You're a scout.
Alright.
But what's the signal?
Ah, holy fuck help! That's the signal.
You'll know the signal.
If you say so.
Trust me.
We'll know the. I'm not so sure. Anything could be a
You'll know.
signal.
Trust me. You'll know.
You'll know. Just believe in the process. Wait, friend, here, take this. Guidance.
Thank you. And I suppose I'm gonna stealthily try to enter the cave.
Roll stealth with the d4 added.
Well, they can use that anytime.
I mean, if you want to add the d4, you can. You don't got to.
No.
Got ya. With your as you're sneaking in with your passive perception, you come over here. You see two goblins. They're just kind of chilling around a campfire, cackling.
Where?
I'll
Like here?
no, back here.
Oh.
I'll reveal them for you.
Oh.
There's just two goblins. These are different goblins. They're just sitting around a campfire, cackling and eating food. Ha! Did you hear about Vincent? He ran away. A damn coward. Yeah, I knew he couldn't live in our line of work. Always so fanciful. And what's that word mean? He was always going on and on about words and chivalry. I heard from Dobby. Not this Dobby with an IE. Just don't question it. It's a name I can only think of Dobby for some reason right now.
I thought you said Gobby.
It's Dobby.
I was about to say, how creative.
He said, well, before, before, he told us that he killed two of them in one sword strike, which I think he was lying just to try to save his own skin. Yeah, I don't think Vincent could do that. They're just talking very loudly. You heard that entire conversation.
Okay. Can I keep-
Now you're creeping into the cave. You're in the cave. You're not in the water. You're like hugging the wall,
Yeah.
slowly sneaking, merging in the shadows. And you step up to what looks to be a staircase. Do you want to like look up? You with how small you are, you have to like go up a step to look in to this little area.
Yeah.
You look in and you hear snoring. You don't see, you hear snoring. You don't see them just yet.
I'm gonna continue past that room and keep going.
However, if you you took one more, I say you take one more step up because I just revealed it. You see what was causing the snoring. You see 3 wolves with a dead, eaten goblin body.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're gonna keep sneaking. Like in the wall.
Not towards them, just like up here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
While you hug the wall, you eventually you come around the bend in the cave, and you see 2 paths. What looks to be like a partially collapsed path to another area, and you see a bridge with a goblin. He's not even really paying attention. He's just kind of just kind of walking back and forth, looking. But you're blending perfectly into the shadows. Man, guard duty sucks. Why couldn't I be out there? Well, I mean, I don't think I would want to be out there with what happened to Dobby.
So does the collapsed path, does it look like it's been traveled at all by goblins, or does it look
You know,
like
people.
no
It
one
looks like
really
people
goes down?
slide down it.
Okay.
It's not fully collapsed. You can still like climb it. It's just there's an
Okay.
easier path available. People still use it when they want to be when they want to do climb. It's a little playground now.
Can I continue past this goblin without him seeing me?
Yes, he's not paying attention. He's just kind of. You just hear him sighing like, "Yeah, I hate guard duty."
Okay. Okay. Can I see? Is there any goblins near this goblin?
No, not that you can see. He's the only one on the thing. And if you go up there, you see there's only one path, and you go under the bridge.
Can I try to get behind the goblin?
I think you have to go the collapsed path to do that.
You can go up here, and you'd have to roll an acrobatics check to try and jump, because it's not
I'm
a
good at
very
those.
tall cave. It's like 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall, and if you go up a couple steps, you could probably be able to jump.
All right. Acrobatics.
That makes it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to assassinate the goblin. So I'm gonna like cover his mouth with one hand and try to like slit his throat with my sword.
You have sneak attack, so roll with advantage.
With
And-
advantage and
yeah.
sneak attack damage.
Yeah, no, it's a surprise attack, so you'd get sneak attack damage because it's also at advantage because he didn't see you.
8.
You
Um,
have guidance.
Guidance,
I do.
roll it.
Fuck.
You don't get him. You don't. He's like, I fucking hate this. What the?
Am I still covering his mouth?
Yeah,
then?
you're still covering his mouth. That's why he's not screaming loud.
Okay.
He's just going.
I mean,
However, he will bite you
okay.
or try and bite you. Let's see if he can get his teeth in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You take 1 piercing damage as you feel his little serrated teeth dig into your flesh. Like, you can attack
Okay.
again, but yeah, just normal now,
Okay.
and no sneak attack.
Short sword again.
Okay, roll damage.
4. And then my bonus action, I'm gonna let go of his mouth and swing with my offhand sword.
Okay, roll that. That hits. As he's just like,
Alright.
"Ah!" He did get a scream out before you killed him.
Okay.
His body flops into the water.
Do I hear anything else?
You're on the bridge. You can hold on. I'm gonna move. Hey, what was that? What's going on out there? Hey! As you see 2 goblins, kind of just start
Okay.
walking into the tunnel, like this little
I'm gonna
pathway.
I'm gonna try to hide again.
Okay, hold on. As they're walking, I'll let you get 1 stealth roll. 1. If it's bad, it's bad. You're done.
Please. Oh,
Is that
that's
normal?
16. Yeah, that's
So-
16.
That beats your passive perception. You jump down into the water and blend in to the shadows. Your head goes under the water as you see. It's actually a current. There's actually a current down here. You see the goblin's body just kind of like start flying down. You see blood leaking into the water, coloring it, but you're hiding in there
Okay.
under the bridge.
I'm gonna,
You're
I'm
like a
gonna try to
troll.
leave. I'm gonna try to leave the cave and go back to the party.
You can swim. Like, it's deep enough for you to just like swim, but you have to be careful about breaching, like your hands out. So
Okay.
you're able to successfully get out.
Okay.
And
Um,
do we want to call it here? Because we're at 2 hours now.
Yes.
Yes.
We
so
can.
Next time on An Adventurer's Life.
they will possibly attempt to clear this place. Who knows what they do? They did do some reconnaissance, and they,
There's a lot of people.
they
was like-
might not be found out.
Can you mark this guy's dead just so you remember?
Yep. Yeah. So this has been fun. Thank you all for watching. Oh. And we shall see you next time. Bye-bye. Hopefully next week. Anyway, bye-bye.
We're